Hello everybody, I'm Dislike Poem and welcome to the next stream of Dead by Daylight. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Welcome everybody to the live, and also thank you so much for the follow. More support that we have, more cool things we can do in the future. It looks like they updated something. They added in a new survivor. I think that's kind of cool. They got Rift Pass here and they got quests. I'll have to look at those a little bit more later on, but I think that's a little cool change. Good morning, H. Good morning, Joker Wolf. We're gonna definitely be playing Survivor this time around. So I guess I'll get this started. How am I doing? I've been doing pretty good. And it's the kitty. I see the poem message now. How you doing, kitty? That's good. Is that are you saying like I guess, or are you like signifying like platform? Anyway, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Is it the same? You know what? Don't answer that question. Just send me a message on there. Yeah, that'd be a better way. Make things easier. Laudiet, Nia, Yui, and Leon. Yeah, that'll be a good thing. Definitely going to be looking into getting some moderators here soon. I haven't added any yet. At least new ones, really. Something that we're definitely going to have more of, because there's a lot of different places where we'll be streaming to. And as time goes on, they're going to be needed. They're most certainly going to be needed. Sounds good, Joker Wolf. You two have fun. The Cursed Toad. How you doing, Cursed Toad? Good morning, good morning. Welcome, Jocelyn. Oh, definitely open lobby. We're gonna be doing open lobby like normal. I normally do like the first match. Kind of be starting this as solo queue. That way it gives people some time to be able to join on in. If anybody does want to play, do comment play with an exclamation mark at the end, not before it. The same way how it shows it on the text. Same way how it shows it on screen, same way you want to type it. You want to type play, exclamation mark, it'll add your name to the wait list. And then it'll give you an opportunity to join the exactly what H did. Flawless execution. We will get H added in. Now she be on the wait list. Very, very exciting stuff. For anybody who hasn't joined yet, I also recommend joining the Discord server. It's a nurse! Bad nurse! Nurse? No. No. Bad nurse! No! She be a cranky nurse! Yay! You miss! Bad nurse! Yes! Take that, nurse! No! No! The tree messed it up! That tree, I didn't know that was there. Doom is coming out soon, and it's an awesome thing. Sounds good, kitty. I know. I didn't mean to. I was so close to the. I was gonna do like a fake out, but then I ran into the tree, so I had to move forward, and it didn't work out in my favor because I had to move forward, which ultimately resulted in me moving closer to the killer. And next thing you know, I be put on hook. Something about these nurse visits, I always feel worse than when I originally joined or set the appointment. Yes. The appointment, I felt better before the appointment. It's okay. A little bit of self-care should fix that up. That's perfectly fine. Definitely does make sense. I used to be that way for the longest time. I shall save you. You know who you're gonna prestige next? Let me guess. The new survivor that ended up coming out. I mean, you still are in a way. None of us, from my knowledge, know what I look like. You're right. Nobody does because I haven't done a face reveal yet. We're gonna need a whole lot more support, but we do end up reaching goals that we're trying to reach. Definitely will eventually be doing a face reveal, and there definitely will be content where I'll be showing my face, but we just need a lot more support. It'll definitely be something that will happen in the future. It'll happen one day. I'm just gonna need a lot more support. A lot more people following. It'll happen one of these days. Definitely good to hear, kitty. Oh man, there. Okay. I don't like the way how it lagged there too. The lag is real. Really annoying. Shoot! Right, nurse is calling. Duh. Yes! Victory! No! Failure! Complete and utter failure. No, I don't want to go to the basement. No. Gosh darn it, why? Of all the places. Anyway, I guess back to the comments now. It's doing this again. Why does it keep doing this? I'm tired of this doing that. Now fix it again. All right. There we go. That should be fixed now. I don't know if this is the best idea, but I am thankful. Anyways, H, can you comment something? I just want to make sure that the thing is actually working. All right. So there we go. Cursed Toad, thank you. That confirms that it be working the way it should be. I noticed that every so once in a while it gets like unsynced. over there. I don't know why that's been a thing recently. I'm hoping that gets fixed soon. But yeah, definitely don't want you having a stomach ache. I don't want that for you. I would recommend ginger ale. That should fix your problem with your stomach ache. Yes, ginger ale. This is my best professional opinion. You got to have yourself a bunch of ginger ale. It'll make your stomach ache go away very, very quickly. I'm not kidding either. That's actually good. Let's see. We got... No? Where are you going? You're running away. Oh, hi there. How's it going? Nurse? Oh, come on. Stop going down. I want this generator to get fixed. You have your ginger ale in hand already. Okay, so you know what you be doing. That you got that one backwards. I'm literally just reading it to myself and I'm just like, does she say this to people just to mess with them? Like, I thought that was like a genuine thing. That makes more sense. I wonder what they would say. I wonder what they would say if you said that to somebody. Oh, my stomach hurts. You just say that instead. You just say it super seriously. Like, sure you'll do that at some point. It's funny. Bad nurse. All right, I leave now. Might make some ginger tea. Yeah, I mean, that would work too. I mean, the best thing about ginger ale that helps with the stomach aches is definitely the ginger. So, not a bad idea. Welcome, user. Welcome all. Welcome everybody to the live. I escape. Your phone is breaking. Save you. You gotta get duct tape. It'll fix it. You gotta get like a whole roll of duct tape. And then after that, you just have to keep going around your phone. Just keep doing it over and over again. You're safe. Your phone will be safer than any screen protector or case you have ever seen, ever had. It'll never break. That'll save my glitchy phone. Maybe it not. I don't know. I think it would probably make it feel like it'd be glitching more. I can't interact with my phone. It's not doing anything. All the duct tape is in the way. Probably feel like it'd be more glitchy. And then you would have just like an overwhelming sense of dread thinking to yourself, I have to take all this duct tape off of my phone. It would all just set in just really quickly and then just... Yeah, don't actually do that one. How you doing, Simply? Let's get H added in, by the way. You gotta go to people with that be added onto the wait list. Get on in here, H. You told me not to, so now you want to do it? I mean, you can go for it. Give it a shot. See what you think. There we go. We got H playing as Bill. Ah, okay. See you later, kitty. Glad you're here for the time that you were here. Hope to see you again soon. Darn it, I did it again. I hate that. It's so dumb. Turned off the game volume again because I was stretching again. Sounds good, kitty. I'll definitely take a look at it a little bit later. Did it always show this? Has this always been here? I don't recall. I'm not sure now. Is this new? This having like the perks in the corner right here, or did I just not notice it till now? I actually did end up getting lunch when I was at work. So, even though that I haven't eaten breakfast, I have eaten relatively recently. So, kinda. What about you, H? You get anything for breakfast? I summoned thy trapper. The trapper shall find his trap, and he will set it somewhere. H will be the one that finds it. Takes like 2 hours. Awesome. That is great news, H. Glad to hear that you got that fixed. Is there like a little bit of you that kind of misses the broken chimney? Just a little? You know you miss having a broken chimney just a little bit. It has a little bit of its style, right? How you doing, Hart? Good to see you. Leon. I be playing as Leon. Definitely glad that you tuned in to say hi for sure. You got a busy day ahead of you today, Hart? First Toad is like, oh, I'm out. Why? I need more. Definitely a good idea to restock. You have a decent amount of ginger ale at least. Send help. Chucky! It's Chucky! It's Chucky! Yay! It's Chucky! Yay!
I'm one of the good guys.
He's a good guy! He's a Chucky! Chuckies are fun. It's Chucky! Good. I am glad that you got some more soda then.
Just die.
Come on, I'm getting stuck on the stairs right now. That would be a good idea. Oh, why? Why me? But Chucky? Why? No. Why you do this? I don't want you to hit me. You're supposed to be the good guy. Why did Chucky do this to me? I feel betrayed. So very, very betrayed. How you doing, Drewy? Hope I'm having an amazing morning. Definitely am, because all you guys are here making the day great. Hope that you're having an amazing morning as well. If they added the nun to this game, that would be so awesome. They would have to add some crazy animations and stuff, like kind of similar to how like Ghostface be like you know, peeking over a corner. They need to add stuff like that with the nun, and they need to give her some very, very distinctly very well movement abilities. I don't know, maybe have like a slight teleport type functionality kind of, but it's specifically to like specific corners or something. Just make it so that way she's very hard to predict. Maybe not spawn too close to the survivors. I'm pretty sure there'd be able to way to make it balanced and awesome. I'm sure that there'd be a way to do it. I'd actually have to think about this one. I have the perfect radio voice. Thank you. One of these days we might be doing a podcast. One of these days. But that's a project that will come a little later on. Could you imagine an evil nun map, though? Could you imagine the map? I think that'd be awesome. Where's the Chucky? Chucky! Yes! Chucky. Yay! Chucky opened the door. Isn't he great? He opened the door. Yay! No, I want to run around you. Stop moving. We are having fun. I'm not leaving yet. I'm having a grand old time. But why? Why? Oh, why? Why you do that? Why? But Chucky? Why? Why are you doing this to me, Chucky? Oh, come on, Chucky. Chucky. Bill.
You don't look so good.
Yeah. Is this what you want? Chucky want to play game? But Chucky, oh, you throwing me outside. He's throwing me outside. He want me gone. Fine. Yeah, get out. What kind of podcast do you like, Drewy? I wasn't able to run hard because I was crawling. But yeah, he literally threw me outside. Sweet. We got the Cursed Toad. Cursed Toad gonna be joining. Let's get you added in. There you are. Say, I was looking for your name. I found you. He almost gave you a heart attack? How? Did you just come out of nowhere? Used to run this game a while ago. Glad to see it's still as good as it used to be. No, definitely good. I really like when games continuously add to itself. Like, I think that there is so much stuff that you can add into a game, especially if you keep it going as time goes on, especially with multiplayer games. I never understood that they would make a very complex, very awesome multiplayer game and you don't even give it a few years to really, you know, get to its peak. It's almost like it starts over. I think that this is how they should do multiplayer games. Just keep it going, keep it active, keep adding new stuff, refreshing everything, more characters, more everything. Like, this is, you can't get to this level of quality unless you've actually kept the multiplayer game around for a while. And I really think that is the best way to go about it, for sure. Clean time? Oh no. Hope to see you soon, Art. Hopefully not too much cleaning for you. Exactly. I know, exactly, 100%. I hope that one of these days I can work on actually creating some sort of game project. If I ever did, trust and believe, it'd be the best thing you've ever seen. Best game project. One of these days, I actually want to start a show. I think it'd be a good idea too. If you don't come back, the vacuum cleaner got you. Just like, oh no! The shrink ray that Dad has shrunken me, and now I'm stuck in the vacuum. Be like a whole new movie series. Be like, oh man, there's so much dust. Show would be cool. I do have a really good idea for a show already. One of these days will come to fruition. Be one of the best shows on television. But no, you don't miss the chimney broken to answer your question. But H, it added such a unique and elegant charm to the house. It's just, you know, it screams elegancy and just slightly broken. It's the best combination, because then it has character, you know? There was a deceased animal in it. That's random. What part? Was it the part that fell over, or was it still in the actual part? It was a raccoon. Raccoon's like, I'm gonna break into Aish's house. Could you imagine, H? You just go into your kitchen and you're getting yourself some cheese, and next thing you know, there's just a raccoon just hissing at you in the corner. It'd be like that scene from Elf. I just wanted a hug. When he tried to hug the raccoon. It'd be like that, but you'd be holding a piece of cheese. The scenario is that you know, I'm glad that I got stuck. You know, Chucky. Is it Chucky? Yeah, Chucky. It's just a shame, Chucky. This is the best. We got another Chucky. I'm so happy we got Chucky again. This is some awesome stuff right here. Good old Chucky. Chucky. But Chucky, though. No, it's Chucky. Why? But Chucky. Chucky. Second thought, I don't want to give Chucky a hug. Seems like trying to give Chucky a hug just be a little bit painful. No? I don't want it though. Chucky. Chucky. Hi, Chucky. I think this is the same Chucky. Hey, this is Justin. You need the Chucky. Yay. Hi, H. Thanks for helping me. I wonder if he's going to like jab once I end up getting up. Sounds like something Chucky would do. You did Chucky? He didn't do it. He's a friendly Chucky. How you doing, Simply? Yeah, we're gonna get Simply added in. We'll get you added in next game for sure. My toxic trait would befriend the evil raccoon. You would give it some cheese and then it would eat the cheese and you're like, you know what? This isn't so bad. You'd have like a little raccoon bed wearing like one of those like bell collars and have like a little bow tie or something. You know, funny enough, I actually did see a video of this guy. He had a pet coyote and he also had a pet raccoon and he called the raccoon a kitty, but he actually did have them both in his house. He was feeding them. They got along. Animals are so interesting. They really are. Some animals, like, you wouldn't think that certain animals would get along, but then they do. I wonder if Chucky is going to attack anybody else. Is that the new character? It is. It is the new character. All right, so that's how her icon looks like. She has her hand on her. Different. Different pose for sure. Seemed like she had some fun with the dialogue choices. Watch the little video thing on it. Yeah, Steve. How you doing, Steve? Almost healed. Here you go. You got Steve. You just Steve. We got Chucky. Yay. I really do think this is the same one. The same Chucky, different map, same shenanigans. This is a fun match. Wait, there's the red light. What is up, H? I'm gonna fix this generator real quick. There's Chucky. I don't like the Steve. Steve going basement. I'm so glad that wasn't me. He's a toad. It's all because he's playing as Steve. We gotta make sure that Toad makes it out. He has 2 hooks. Don't worry, I shall be in front of you. You got to run away. All right, I took a hit for you. I hope that we can get Cursed Toad out. Opening the door. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why? He did not like the Steve. I be healing. Why? Come on, Chucky. I got hit on the head, and my head hurt very much now. Yay. I don't know why he went after you. I do think it was probably because you were playing as Steve. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, Chucky. I wonder where the last person is. I wonder if they're at the other location. That's funny. He's just like, you're taking too long to heal. I'm bored. Sounds like a Chucky thing to do. Yeah, that also seems like a Chucky thing to do. What? What'd I do? You throw me outside again. Get out! We escaped again. I saw that. I saw that one, Cursed Toad. That was like in the shack. Like you threw down the pallet. Yeah, he most likely took you out just because you were playing as Steve. He's like, oh, this is gonna be loud. Very, very loud. Just like, all right, I'm gonna get that one. All right, let's get Simply added in. Get on in here, Simply. A new hook will be here next week. You're super excited. What if instead you get a new book? You don't get a new hook? Instead, you get a new book. How does that make you feel, H? You'd be so mad. You have enough books. Would you read it? All the headphone hooks. What if you got like the book that's like titled Meow or something? I think it's like, I think this book has like 1,000 pages or something, and every single word, every single thing just says meow. The name of the book is called Meow. Would you read it? I think that you would enjoy this book. It has such a compelling story. No. But wait, what if something exciting happens? It still gets me, the fact that that book exists, and that book has sold a lot of copies. Find it crazy. Are you joining Simply? See, now you're coming up with different plot points, H. Maybe you should write another Meow book. What's up, Simply? You gonna join? Totally warranted facepalm moment. Very much so. Oh, I know what glitch you're talking about. Ah, you're in a match right now. However, what? You were exploring an abandoned library in the next city over. Did you end up finding yourself like a very, very old book? You almost brought a flashlight with scene partner. You made that mistake before. It sounds like it wouldn't be all that useful. Here we go again with the random thing that it'd be doing. You can try to reword it, but if you can't, original print. Interesting. I will ask this before we do get the match started, Simply. I know it's probably hard to comment, but how close are you to finishing that match? Did you just start it, or how long has the match been going on? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. Aw. One gen left. Okay. Guess we'll hold out for a little bit of time then. I will say, I've been seeing a lot of posts recently And because it's been giving me a lot of like variety and stuff when it comes to like stuff in my feed. I said it that way. But this guy actually does this thing where he'll actually tell like scary stories and stuff of stuff that has happened to people and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of those pop up recently, and a lot of the stories are kind of interesting. The last story that he was talking about, it was something to do with like, this was like a ghost story essentially of like something that happened to somebody, but more or less it kind of went over that whole thing where it's like, you know, before you turn off the light, you have that weird sense, that weird feeling that you're being watched by something. It was going over that type of topic, but then something actually ended up happening. I find some of these stories just kind of interesting. If there is some validity to it, or if it's just a story that somebody has conjured up. Either way, they're still kind of interesting to hear. Interesting. There was this podcast, and I have no idea what the name of this podcast is, but I remember that there was this one podcast that somebody absolutely adored. Like, she would listen to this podcast, and she told me about it, and it was like this like crime podcast essentially, just going over a whole bunch of different crimes and stuff. But she got really upset because they rebranded, and they did like a very massive 180. It went from being a crime suspect type of podcast, and then it ended up going to be like a podcast that was literally just about like religion stuff. And she's just like, what happened? They literally rebranded everything. They changed the name. They deleted everything. They just completely rebranded. And yeah, she was like, okay, that's it. But a lot of people were upset because they had a lot of good podcasts, you know, a lot of good stuff that they were talking about, but they just deleted the entire set, like everything, just deleted right off, just gone. So if there was any of them that they weren't able to watch, not able to watch them anymore, they're just gone. Anyway, we're finally getting to the match now. Interesting. I wish I knew what the name of that podcast was that girl was talking about. I would love to just bring it up and like see if you've heard of it before, if ever listened to it. I have no idea what the name of it was. They just stop existing. I wonder why that is, though. Like, if you want to start another podcast, why can't you just? You could literally advertise the new podcast, create an entirely new channel, and then let them know that, yeah, so this is the stuff or whatever. Check us out on our new one. But just deleting them completely, so that way people can't enjoy the stuff that they created. It just doesn't make sense. There be some, don't get me wrong, there do be some content that content creators will get rid of, but it's different. If it's like bad content, like it's just not good, then oftentimes some content will be removed. Like there's definitely have been some videos that I have gotten rid of just because they were not good. But you know, whether or not if it was like one of the streams be like glitching up a bunch and you know wasn't really even, you weren't able to even watch it, I've deleted some stuff like that because it really wasn't even worth watching. But if you have like a whole bunch of content that is good, you know, and you just up and just delete it all, like what's the point? You know, there's people that would just go back and just rewatch something just because they watched it once and they enjoyed it and they want to watch it again. I wonder what people will think about my podcast whenever I start it up. Still got a lot of things to do before it comes out. Long ways away. But I'm sure people will enjoy it. Welcome to the live. There's so many different things that happened there. The music is actually kind of what drew me away and made me look around. Bad timing. Why is everything so bad all of a sudden? All right, good. I was coming to save you, H. All right, well, he's coming. He's right behind us. Bad. I know he's upset about that one. Well. No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Shoot. He has a snake. He has a snake on here. Thanks for the save. Hi. Playing with fire. Well, that's different. You know, if you can still kind of go back and watch the old content, at least you still have that available. But when there's like a whole bunch of, you know, a bunch of content that used to exist, but now it doesn't, that's when it's terrible. Like, for an example, there's just some content that exists or existed that was just so good, but then got deleted, and I don't understand as to why. Like, for an example, this was on somebody else's channel, but before I started doing, well, right, can't say the names of platforms, but before I started making content, I was actually helping somebody else at one point in time with a video. We were playing Halo Reach, And if you were to see that video, the introduction that I did for Halo Reach was absolutely hilarious. It was the funniest thing ever. And of course, I definitely did miss you, Deprive. I'm glad to see you. It is the Shattuck. What happened to your original Shattuck name? Just change it up a little bit. Of course I missed you. I be doing well. I like seeing people comment from over there. It doesn't happen often. You rebranded? What made you decide to rebrand? You can tell them that you said hi. Everybody sees your comments and stuff. You see the chat box? You can say hi to everybody. Shoot. See, now the thing is that if he finds it, it's not. Yes. Wait, no. What? Why did you do that? What was the point of that? You think I'm gonna try to fix 4 gens? You're crazy. Hatch is somewhere over there. Bye. Yes. I love the keys. They're awesome. I escape. Killer must have went beep. Oh, I wanted to do that for so long. That's the first successful attempt of doing that. You know, like an actual game. Oh, that was awesome. The keys are awesome. You gotta go. Yeah, victory screeches. You know that the killer must have been mad. He must have been upset. He thought he had it in the bag, but I had a key. The keys are great. Well, I wasn't super worried if he found it before I did. Biggest thing is just making it so that way he didn't know where I was. I thought that he was about to see me because he was actually looking in my direction, but fortunately he didn't see me. If he was to have seen me at that moment in time, but I'm glad that he didn't, because I would have totally been taken out. You know what you have in a bag? Candy? You got candy in a bag? I don't know. If anybody wants to play, by the way, do comment play. We are doing open lobbies. If anybody does want to join, we got one spot available. Cheese? You got a whole thing of cheese. You got a cheese wheel. I wonder how long a cheese wheel would last you. If you just had a huge thing of cheese, like a, you know, big old cheese wheel, and you just kept eating the cheese wheel. I wonder how long that cheese wheel would last. Yes, a smoked mozzarella cheese wheel. A lot of cheese. I'm going to start the ready up. If anybody does want to play, though, do comment play. You bought a 5-pound wheel, lasted you for 4 days. Interesting. So you've had a cheese wheel before. You're just like, I'm way too tempted. This is mine. Cheese is awesome, H. 3 months and a half, though. Did you end up doing the pasta thing? I think you mentioned it once before, but did you actually do it? Did you end up making like pasta and then throw it inside the cheese wheel? Like a bowl, kinda? You ever end up actually doing that? Oh, so you end up going there and you ended up finding... You ended up finding it. You ended up finding the cheese wheel there. You ever consider buying an ostrich egg? I've seen videos where people have bought an ostrich egg and they just made like a giant deviled egg. Thing was massive. What happened to your old Discord account? Sorry that you lost it. Speaking of that, I noticed that one of the chats has been kind of quiet. Normally would have gotten a chat from there by now. Is it working? I just need to double check now. Curious. Yeah, I mean, it's working. That was from before. I'm glad I didn't move. I don't know how effective me throwing that pallet down was, but it felt like it was the right idea. Thanks for healing me. Appreciate it. You got scammed. Run. Aw, come on. That's not even fair. Couldn't even move. I'm sorry that that happened to you, though. It's not cool. I'm sorry that you got scammed. Yo, what is your problem? Still, though, it's not right. That shouldn't have happened to you. Sorry that happened to you. What you hit me for? I had to try. See if I get the 4%. I didn't. There we go. Now, if you can just leave me alone, everything would be fine. Yo, come on. Don't be lagging with the skill check stuff. Can't stand that. That's stupid, especially when you're on a generator. Oh, yeah, she's definitely sweaty. You be using people as bait. I got you. I saved H. Come on, I totally missed you. It just shouldn't have happened at all, though. It shouldn't have happened to you. And I'm sorry that happened to you. This right here, maybe? Great. Appreciate it, Shattuck. hope that never happens to you again, by the way. There we go. Do you have this? Good, you don't. I was curious if the killer had that exposed ability thing when you be going into the lockers. Fortunately, no. I want to get this flashbang. Just in case I need it. You'd be randomly moving around right now. Okay, got myself another flashbang. Oh, that didn't work, did it? I have no idea where this other Leon is. I haven't seen him all game. It's frustrating because me and HB here trying to do some gens and try to do objective, and I don't even know what this guy's even doing or where he's at or what he's even... Like, what is this guy even doing? Mine channel is kind of useless. It shows you some stuff around the map depending on what type of stuff you have equipped in, but it's not all that useful. The main thing that'd be useful is that you can use the key to open up a hatch if it's closed. They're in a locker. Well, that explains. Well, you can't beat him, join him. Let me find a locker to hide in. I am not here. Don't know nothing. That's right. See? You know nothing. It needs to stay that way. There we go. How funny would it have been if this was the same locker that they were hiding in? Okay, H. Thanks for definitely being here, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Hope to see you again soon. I guess this is the play, though. We're just hiding in lockers, wasting time. Figure the killer will probably get irritated eventually. On. Go away. I need to move around a little. Yeah. I don't even know where this guy is. Another guy's in a locker somewhere. You over here? Yeah. He is in shack. Okay. Person. You're gonna let that person get away? I'm gonna say that's surprising. Hillary really be toying with this survivor, huh? She really be toying with this guy. Really? Yeah. Good riddance to that. That killer's lazy. Super, super lazy. Whatever, though. Be getting some random gear stuff. Interesting. Not a bad addition for stuff for sure. I am curious, Toad, what's happening now? I ended up disbanding because I wasn't dealing with the stupidity any longer. Really? She gave him Hatch, the guy that was hiding in the locker the entire game? Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, not surprising. It's annoying when the people that don't do objective at all and they just hide in lockers and don't do anything end up being the ones that escape. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Person was literally hiding in the locker. Guy was hiding in a locker and was a snitch. We got two Steves. Two Sailor Steve. Hope that he's a Steagle too. We'll find out. I would think so. All right. Well, you didn't come in here. I have no idea if that's you that's screaming or if that was him. I'll probably guess that that was you. But I don't know if that Steve is a Steagle. Shoot. This map is too bright for this to be dark. That's just one thing that's good. There you go. I know he's probably frustrated that I ran the other way. There's a pallet over here where I'm at. Everything is super easy. We'll heal you real quick. There you go. My turn. There we go. That saves me time. Come on, darkness, go away. There we go. Now we can see. Well, okay. Well, that was quick. Yay, getting healed by both Steves. Yes, he missed. No, he got cursed Toad. Well, I gotta get 2 more gens and we're done. On. I think it goes over there. Come on. This thing needs to stop. Be screaming away over there. Ah, that sounds about right. Come on! I was right there! Oh, whatever. Run away. That's the end of me. Looks like Cursed Toad will be escaping. Think, right? You're the last one left. You just barely made. Ooh, right there. Yes. Good job. Good job.
Count me in.
That was great. Good work. I am so glad that you made it out of there. For real. GG. Good work. Anyways, I do think that that is where we will be ending this stream for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for playing. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.